Credit scores are comprised of 5 factors. Points are awarded for each component, and a high score, of course, is much more favorable. There are 3 bureaus, and each one may factor their scores slightly different. Occasionally, you may find that some credit information is only reported to 1 or 2 bureaus instead of all 3. This is why you may find each bureau reporting a different score. Each bureau does an analysis of the following primary 5 factors. The first one is pay history. 35% of your score is impacted by your payment history. Paying debt on time has the greatest positive impact on your credit score. Late payments, judgments, charge-offs all have a negative impact. The most recent 2 years history will carry more weight than older items. The second one is how much you owe. 30% of your score is impacted by the outstanding credit card balances compared to the available credit. Ideally, you want to make an effort to keep the balances as close to 0 as possible or below the 30% of the available limit. The third one is the length of time. So 15% of your score is impacted by length of time your credit accounts have. Paying timely on accounts over a longer period of time will have a more positive impact on your score. The fourth one is types of credit. 10% of your score is impacted by the type of credit you have. A mix of auto loans, credit cards, and mortgages is more positive than a concentration of debt all on credit cards alone. It is a good idea to keep 2 to 3 credit card accounts open at all times, remembering to try and keep the balances as low as possible. The fifth one is inquiries. 10% of your score is impacted by credit inquiries. Each inquiry can cost from 3 to 15 points on a credit score, depending on the overall credit history and the amount of the inquiries. Also, inquiries by multiple companies for home loans, auto, or student loans within a short period of time of around 30 to 45 days are only counted as a single inquiry and have little impact on your score. When you pull your own consumer report, though you are going through the agencies directly, it does not impact your score. Remember that the credit score is a computerized calculation and does not take in personal factors. It is merely a snapshot of that day's credit profile and can even fluctuate from 1 week to the next depending on any changes in the reported data. The credit companies typically report updates to the bureaus on balances and so forth at the time they print the monthly statements for your billing statement. It may still take another couple of days for the bureaus to actually report that actual update. While this is typical, there is no requirement, and so timing could vary depending on the creditor.